Okay, dear students. So we'll commence with the discussion of it. See, the first question that we have here is the floral features are commonly used for identification of angiosperms because reproductive parts are more conservative. Flowers can be safely preserved. Flowers produce scent, and flowers have various colors. So why is it utilized? So the first one, the answer is first one itself. The reproductive parts are more conservative, and it is what you call it as predictable. The reproductive parts are more conservative. So the second question, which of the following group consists of organism which multiply by fragmentation? So they are multiplying by fragmentation. Which of them are they? Earthworm, amoeba, fungi, earthworm, fungi, bacteria, fungi, filamentous algae, protonema or mosses, amoeba, hydra, electri, bacteria. Which of them consists of organisms which multiply by fragmentation? See, amoeba does not multiply by fragmentation. Fungi can happen. Earthworm also it multiplies by fragmentation, but bacteria won't be having that. So fungi, filamentous algae, protonema of mosses, they are the right answer. So they can, if they undergo fragmentation, they can function as a new organism. So third one, fungi, filamentous algae, protonema of mosses. This is the correct answer. Okay. So read the following statements regarding methanogens and select the correct option. Okay. So the first statement that they have given is methanogens are included in the group Archaebacteria. So that is a correct statement. They are responsible for the production of biogas in gobar gas plants. They live in hot sulfur springs. Methanogens, they are not found there. They are strictly anaerobic. So here you have to identify which are the statements that are correct here. So the first statement is correct. So second statement is correct. First, second, and fourth, they are strictly anaerobic. So this particular statement is correct. Second statement is correct for third one. Okay. So match the column 1 with column 2 and select the correct option from the given below options below. So chief producers of in oceans. So the chief producers are, you can take it as diatoms, red tides, dinoflagellates, the mixotrophic nutrition, you find it in euglenoids. So the plasmodium is the body of slime molds. So the fourth question, the answer is first one. A is 2. That is, chief producers in oceans are diatoms, the red tides, especially Goniolox, which comes under the dinoflagellates. So B is 4. C is 1 because they, in presence of sunlight, they undergo photosynthesis. In absence of sunlight, they are heterotrophs, they are predators. So the mixotrophic nutrition you can find in euglenoids. Plasmodium is the body of the slime molds, we call it as plasmodium. So D is 3. So first one is the correct answer for this. Match the following. Refer to the given figure and select the incorrect option regarding it. Okay, this is mushroom. It belongs to class Basidiomycetes. So that is a correct statement. It is a non-edible poisonous mushroom. Third one, it possesses an umbrella-like basidiocarp. The basidiospores in it are exogenously produced on the basidium. So we have to just choose the incorrect option there. So the second one, it is non-edible poisonous mushroom is the incorrect option for this fifth question. That is the incorrect option. It is non-edible and poisonous is the incorrect option, whereas all the others are correct options. Okay. Green algae usually have a rigid cell wall made of an inner layer of green algae has a rigid cell wall made of an inner layer of cellulose and an outer layer of pectose. Okay, so sixth one, fourth is the option. An inner layer of cellulose and an outer layer of pectose. Okay, see that example what they have given, probably it is Agaricus bisporus, the edible mushroom. There are varieties of mushrooms which are poisonous, so they have not given a list of mushrooms which are poisonous for you. Okay, only the edible variety of mushrooms they have given, so that would be beyond the scope of today's discussion. Okay, a rigid cell wall made of an inner layer of cellulose and an outer layer of pectose. Sixth one is, fourth one is the correct option. Okay, so Abhishek, I'll get back to you later. Okay. The seventh question, the given figure shows two phases, A and B of a typical angiospermic life cycle. Select the correct option in it. So select the correct option regarding it. See, this would be the gametophytic generation and this is the sporophytic generation. A would be gametophytic generation, which is predominantly are haploid. Sporophytic generation is diploid. Okay, so the answer for this is going to be, so the seventh one, the answer is first one, gametophytic generation, which is haploid, and sporophytic generation, which is diploid. So the correct option regarding it is the first one. So bicarpellary gynecium and oblique ovary occurs in, so oblique ovary occurs in mustard, banana, pisum, brinjal. In which of them do you notice this bicarpellary part of it? So in brinjal, you can notice this bicarpellary gynecium and oblique ovary occurs in it. Okay, so the ovary is oblique, it is sidewise present, so we call it as oblique. Ninth question, in dash estivation, sepals or petals in a whorl just touch one another at the margins without overlapping, as it is found in, so the valvate estivation in case of, uh, ninth one, in valvate estivation. So calotropis, as it is found in case of calotropis, ekkada. So in, they have valvate estivation, sepals or petals in a whorl. They are just touching one another. There is neither overlapping nor overlapped. So it is found in case of calotropis. Valvate and calotropis is the answer. Tenth one, hypodermis is dash in sunflower stem and dash in maize stem. Sunflower stem represents the dicot stem and maize stem represents the monocot. So the 10th question, the answer is, so the hypodermis in sunflower stem, they will be made up of collenchymatous and they are made up of sclerenchymatous in maize stem. So just remember about, it is sclerenchymatous in maize stem. So collenchymatous in hypodermis and sclerenchymatous, 10th one, second is the answer. In temperate regions, cambium is less acting during winter season and forms few xylary elements that have narrow vessels. This wood is called as autumn wood. Okay, so they have narrow vessels. So this wood is called as, so the 11th one, the answer is second, autumn wood or late wood, we call it as. Second one is the answer. 12th one, mesosomes are the infoldings of cell membrane which are present in both prokaryotic and eukaryotic cells. So these mesosomes help in cell wall formation, DNA replication, and respiration. So these mesosomes also increase the surface area of plasma membrane. So the 12th option is second one. So the second and third, so are the, which help in cell wall formation. These are the correct statements. So they are the infolding of cell membrane mesosomes which help in cell wall formation, DNA replication and respiration, as well as mesosomes increase the surface area of plasma membrane. So the second and third statements are correct regarding the mesosomes. 13th one, lysosomes are dash vesicular structures. Okay, so they are membrane bound vesicular structures formed by the process of packaging in the Golgi apparatus. Lysosomes are the membrane bound vesicular structures which are formed by the process of packaging in the Golgi apparatus. So 13th one, first option is the correct one. See, the purines have nitrogen atoms. So purines. So you can remember purines have nitrogen atoms at which position? So in case of the the position of carbon, at which position do they have nitrogen atoms? So the 14th one correct answer is first one, that is at 1 prime, 3 prime, 7 prime, 9 prime. The purines have nitrogen atoms. Read the given statement and select the option that correctly identifies X and Y. In a glycogen molecule, successive glucose units are joined together by X and branches are linked together by Y. So we have to find out the correct option for this 15th question. The correct answer is 1,4 alpha glycosidic bonds. And in case of Y, so it is going to be 1,6 alpha glycosidic bonds. So 15th one, second is the right answer. 16th question, identify A, B, C, and D in the given diagram depicting cell cycle and select the correct option. So you should identify what is A, B, C, and D. See, A represents G1 phase. Then B represents G0 phase. C represents S phase. D represents G2 phase. So third one is the correct option for the 16th question. So third one, A represents G1, B represents G0, C represents S, D represents G2. The 17th question, a bivalent of meiosis one consists of, what does a bivalent of meiosis consists of? Four chromatids and two centromeres. So a bivalent of meiosis one consists of four chromatids and two centromeres. So each chromosome will be having two chromatids and one centromere. Since bivalent has two of them, so we call them as four chromatids and two centromeres. So 17th, third one is the answer. 18th one, if a soft stem plant is cut horizontally near the base of its stem with a sharp blade on early morning of a humid day, drops of solution come out through the stem or ooze through the stem. This is due to root pressure. 18th one is fourth one choice, root pressure. 18th the answer is root pressure. See, the practice of breaking of rocks during rainy seasons by inserting wooden pegs in them is based on the phenomenon of imbibition pressure. So 19th one, first is the answer. So 20th, with reference to absorption of minerals, the term outer space represents intracellular space, intercellular space and cell wall, while inner space represents cytoplasm and vacuole. So that is what the 20th, the correct option is. Identify the labels X and Y in the given outline of nitrogen cycle and select the correct option. So X and Y, we have to identify this. Denitrification, ammonification. So we have to identify the labels X and Y in the given outline of nitrogen cycle and select the correct option. So X represents, what does it represent? So the soil nitrogen pool is converted into atmospheric nitrogen. So it is going to be the first option, denitrification, and Y represents ammonification. X represents denitrification, Y represents the ammonification. Then we select the correctly matched pair. So among this, you have to identify which help is the correctly matched pair. So the 22nd question, the answer is, see, zinc helps to maintain the ribosome structure. It is wrong. Magnesium needed during the formation of mitotic spindle. That is also wrong. Calcium plays a role in the opening and closing of stomata. That is also wrong option. Manganese needed in the splitting of water to liberate oxygen during photosynthesis. This is the right option. So fourth one is the right option, where they are required for hydrolysis of water or photolysis of water during non-cyclic photophosphorylation. 23rd, what does the given diagram represent with respect to the various photosynthetic process? So light is taken up by chlorophyll A. So this process represents cyclic photophosphorylation. 23rd, second one is the answer. Why did I come to conclusion? Because they have only one photosystem, one. So they don't have two photosystems. So since they have only one photosystem and the flow of electrons is in a cyclic manner, so this is cyclic photophosphorylation. 24th, study the graph showing the effect of light intensity of the rate of photosynthesis. So what do we notice here in case of the 24th? So light is a limiting factor in the region of A. That is wrong. Region C represents that rate of photosynthesis is not increased by increasing light intensity. That is also wrong. Point D represents the intensity of light at which some other factor become limiting. Fourth one, all of these. So all of these factors are correct for this particular graph. Okay, dear students. So that is, all of these statements are correct. Substrate level phosphorylation occurs during which step of Krebs cycle? Substrate level phosphorylation. So does it occur at succinyl coenzyme A to succinic acid, or does it occur at isocitric acid to oxalosuccinic acid? So the substrate level phosphorylation occurs at succinyl coenzyme A to succinic acid formation during the Krebs cycle. So first one is the correct option. 26, it is again match the following. So TCA cycle, where does it take place? It takes place in the, so the tricarboxylic acid cycle takes place, or that tricarboxylic acid. So it is also called as Krebs cycle. It was put forth by Hans Krebs. A is 2. Okay. So A is 2. So 26th question, A is 2, B is 1, F naught F1 particles, inner mitochondrial particles. End product of glycolysis, C is 4. Pyruvate dehydrogenase, oxidative decarboxylation. So first one is the right, A2, B1, C4, D3. So the first option is right. So the given figure shows development of an embryo that undergoes two phases, A and B. Select the correct option regarding it. Okay. So zygote is divided. Here it is not divided. So B is there. So the cells are capable of division. The dark colored ones are cells are capable of division. Cells are not capable of dividing. They are shown in the white color. Okay, so the embryo that develops undergoes two phases, A and B. Select the correct option regarding this. So A, what is the type of growth? Is it arithmetic or numerical growth? Arithmetic or geometric growth? So that is what we have to find out. The 27th one, so the geometric phase is seen in A. B exhibits arithmetic phase because it is in numbers. See, to speed up the malting process in brewing industry, the growth hormone used is, what is the growth hormone used to speed up the malting industry is gibberellins. So 28th, it is second one, gibberellins. In which of the following plants sepals do not fall off after fertilization and remain attached to the fruit? Brinjal, the persistent sepals. We can notice in brinjal. Select the mismatched pair. Storage of pollen grains at 196 degree. Pollen allergy causes carrot growers. Casmogamous flowers exposed anthers and stigma. Xenogamy is self-pollination. So the mismatched pair is, so the 30th, the mismatched pair is xenogamy and self-pollination. Okay. 31st, milk of tender coconut represents 1 and the surrounding white part of coconut represents 2. So we have to find out the correct option. Which part of coconut represents 2? So correct option we have to find. So the 31st, the answer is second one. So free nuclear endosperm and cellular endosperm. So we find that in the coconut. So second one is correct one. Okay, 32nd. Some of the dominant traits studied by Mendel were round seed shape, green seed color, and axial flower presentation, terminal flower position, and green pod. So violated flower color, green pod color, round seed shape. So this third one is the correct one. 33rd, among the 7 pairs of contrasting traits in pea plant as studied by Mendel, the number of traits related to flower, pod and seed respectively are. Okay. So number of traits related to flower, pod and seed respectively are. So the 33rd question, the answer is 1, 2, comma 2, comma 2. So 34th, the given Punnett square represents the pattern of inheritance in a dihybrid cross where yellow and round seed condition is dominant over white and wrinkled seed condition. Okay. A plant of type H will produce seeds with the genotype identical to the seeds produced by the plants of. Okay, is it type M, type J, type P, type N? So 34, the answer is type N. Which of the following is correct for the condition when plant YY, capital Y, capital R, small r is backcrossed and the double with the double recessive parent? So which of the following is the correct condition? So the 35th, the answer is fourth one. So when you are crossing this with recessive condition, you get 1 is to 1 is to 1. So ratio of phenotypes and genotypes. 36th question. Refer to the given figure of cross A and cross B and select the correct statement regarding them. So this is what they have given for 36 diagram. The first option is in cross A, the strength of linkage between genes Y and W is higher than the cross B genes with W and N. Okay. In cross A, so these are all the assumptions. So we have to find out what is the correct assumption. So 36, the first one is the correct choice. 36, the first one is the correct choice. 37, match the column with column 2. operator site, binding site for RNA polymerase, regulator gene, so promoter site, binding site for repressor molecule. So B is correct. So this has to be correctly chosen. So the 37th, the answer is A is 2, B is 1, C is 4, D is 3. So 38th question, regulatory proteins are the accessory proteins that interact with RNA polymerase and affects its role in transcription. Which of the following statement is correct about regulatory proteins? Okay, so what is their main function? So they only increase gene expression, they only decrease gene expression, they interact with RNA polymerase but do not affect the gene expression. So they can act both as activators and repressors. That is what is about this particular protein. So 38, the correct answer is fourth one. They can act both as activators and repressors. A wheat variety Atlas 66, which has been used as a donor for providing improved cultivated wheat, is rich in. So 39, the answer is third one, proteins. Match the column 1 with column 2, flat bean, okra bindi or brassica. So the 40th answer is second one. A is 2, flat bean, pusa sem, okra, pusa savani. C is 1, brassica, it is nothing but pusa gaura. C is 1, A is 2, B is, see, flat bean is pusa sem 2. So the right answer would be second choice. A is 2, pusa sem, okra brindi. B, 3, pusa savami. Third one, brassica, it belongs to pusa gaura. Next one is very good question. It is 41st. See, the mycorrhizal associations help the host plant in. So what does this microsporic association helps the native plant? It helps in enhancing its phosphorus intake, enhancing its tolerance to salinity and drought, enhancing its resting to root-borne pathogens, making cells impermeable for DNA, increasing the efficiency with which DNA enters the bacterium through pores in its cell wall. Okay, so this is what are the options. So I had already told you enhancing its, so the mycorrhizal associations. So that is 41st. I told you the answer to be fourth one, all of these. 42nd, third one is the answer. Increasing the efficiency with which the DNA enters the bacterium through pores, we call it as competency. Competent refers to a monopoly granted to a person who has was granted to a person who has either invented a new and useful article. So the 43rd, the answer is third one, patent. So a new process of making an article is called patenting or patent. 44th, select the correct sequence of succession in a plant. Submerged plants, floating plants. So 44th, third one, reeds from camps, sedges, floating plants, submerged plants. So third one is the correct option. Which of the following tools recombinant DNA technology is correctly paired with its use? EcoR1, DNA ligase, Taq polymerase, selectable marker. So which of these we use it? So the 45th, the answer is DNA ligase is called as multiplication of rDNA molecules. Okay, dear students, I'm stopping at this level. Okay.